All right, welcome to Dragons in the Dining Room. Thank you for joining us this wonderful Sunday. You will notice that we have a new face sitting at the table. That would be our resident Tim,
Hey.
who is playing who?
Should I introduce?
Oh yeah, introduce yourself.
I'm going to be playing a half-orc named Gorkenmork, Barbarian, and I am super stoked to be here.
All right, he is a first-time D&D player. This will be the first time we've had him sit down at the table. It'll be the first time he's rolled up a character. He's never seen 5th edition, and he's jumping in at level 5, so this should be amazing.
This will be fun.
I'm excited.
I am
Have fun
too.
serving the castle.
I am too. So, welcome to Sand and Magic. Welcome to Dragons in the Dining Room. Welcome, Tim, and welcome, viewers. Where we last left off with this wonderful campaign, you guys were traveling down through the catacombs to find information for the Sultan, and before getting to the catacombs, you were interrupted by a bunch of children.
Yeah.
Who wound up getting you guys caught up with the Master of Children.
Never happened.
Never happened.
He was a creepy man. He was, and I don't like him. I don't trust him.
Once finishing your mishap with the Master of Children, you were... Yes, thank you, Ness, for judging us.
Judge you too, Ness.
The Master of Children looked at you and said, "Bring me an artifact from the catacombs.
Not just an artifact.
Something that is better than what you bring the Sultan." Leaving it somewhat ambiguous to you guys, but at the same time saying that if you don't, it's probably not going to be a good thing that you failed. A very veiled threat.
Although, how are we supposed to know what's valuable around here? We're not from here.
Well, you're the ones who are down in the catacombs looking now, aren't you? So, you guys went down into the catacombs, traveled around, and realized that the catacombs were very well taken care of, pristine place, and then you found your way down. As you went down, you realized that below the catacombs were the sewers and aqueducts. The sewers ended up leading you in a bit of a roundabout into getting lost, trying to find your way. I believe it was Katie who decided to draw the absolutely epic map that I posted on Twitter the other day.
It was an excellent map, and no one else stepped up, and I did it right.
Well, I have the start of the new map for you.
Yeah. I didn't like my old one.
Wait, we can still see your old map.
Yes, there is
Yeah!
there is some
We
leftovers.
can bring it back.
Yes, this is very much Egyptian themed. I'm doing research as we're playing the game so that I can try and make it at least somewhat authentic and not completely rip everything off from Stargate 1. You guys found your way to a cistern and thought better of jumping in. Turned back around, traveled a bit more, found your way down again, and ran into a strange creature that could manipulate the sands.
And then we decided to go back the other way because it finally hid from us.
Yep.
And then we went down and we broke through this wall.
Well, before that,
Well, I'm getting to the good part.
one of you guys marked the creature and realized that it was below you one level and started chasing it,
Not me.
which led you to what looked like an excavation site.
Yeah, there was little cube sections, and they were like this, and we were gonna start digging, and then there was this scorpion woman, and she was all like, and I was like, ah, and she was like, oh, maybe we better just talk about it instead.
Now this is all a fiction in your mind.
Not quite. It's
She did try to stab me, though.
As what actually happened
just
was,
a bit.
you guys found that there was a false wall, couldn't figure out what the mechanism was to open said false wall, so Katie, in her infinite wisdom, smashed said false wall.
No one was using it.
And then immediately after that, Kita,
Yeah.
grabbing a torch, stuck her head through the hole. And before she had the chance to get her bearings, noticed a woman crouching on the ground, holding a hand crossbow, and was just narrowly missed by the shot that rang out across the room.
It was heard across the world, it was.
Yeah. Well, she said.
That's an American Revolution reference.
Yeah, it is. I throw all types of references out. They usually don't get caught.
All right, so wherever Ashat is,
Oh, that's Ash Hat, isn't it?
yes, that's Ashat.
That's such a big mini.
What I'm going to ask of everybody currently
Yeah.
is, could you give me an initiative?
Now, use all the ones that I rolled already.
DM question.
DM answer.
Are you using the thingy?
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for
Because you
reminding me.
told
I
me to-
forgot. I forgot to ask this before we started. I am going to be doing a slightly different initiative process this time.
I don't think Darian's heard.
That's why I'm going to explain it as we're doing it. Starting from the top here, we're going to be with Katie.
Yeah.
I need 5 initiative rolls from you.
5.
Huh? Just.
Follow with me, I'll explain. Give them to me from highest to lowest.
Ooh. 23,
Yep,
20,
yep,
16,
yep,
14,
yep.
10.
Cool.
Oh, I suppose I should.
Cheetah.
Wait.
There's a one good 20. Why are you laughing at me?
Wait, please.
Do you want to use some of my good ones?
No, I got this. I got this.
I need one to be lucky for later. I'm just going to put that.
Then you don't want to give it to me because then it's definitely not going to
I'm also going to need to adjust this. Wow, I have a whole bunch of things to adapt that I didn't do yet. I'm a fail DM today.
No, it's alright. I distracted you. Like a Polaroid picture.
Ah, there it
is!
I got
All
one.
right, from top to bottom.
I lost it.
Did you lose?
Oh,
it?
she is.
Hold on a second.
Shut up!
I got two.
I got it.
I got one really good one, which was
It works.
No.
I'm telling you.
25.
Use it.
25.
No, like,
25.
lucky now.
Yep.
Then I got an 18.
18.
Yeah. Then I got a 14.
14.
Then a 13.
13.
And then a 9.
Oh, 9. Give me just a moment here, Ness, and I will explain what I'm doing and why I think you might actually like it.
I was very much in the same mind frame, Ness, and then when I started playing at the shop, Ben does it where he rerolls initiative each round. And I feel like that gets a little hectic. I tried it with my Friday group, and it was good, but I had a very competent on the ball Friday group. But the way Joe's tweaking it, I feel like has a lot of merit. So yeah, like he said, give it a chance.
Ash, from highest to lowest.
Okay.
Normally I would do this before the stream, but I completely spaced because so many things going on.
It's my fault. I distracted him. Well, Tim distracted him.
My fault.
You taking my job.
Actually, you know, it was a really good PvP match.
So, 18.
Is your highest?
Yep, 18 is the highest.
Okay.
17,
Yep.
16,
Yep.
8,
Nice.
and 4.
Cool. And
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was part of that.
Grug.
Sorry.
I didn't either.
Grug.
Do you want to borrow
I
some?
need dice, please.
Do you want the lucky one?
Yeah, give me the good ones.
Can somebody? Never mind.
Do I need one more?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, here. Take that one. It sparkles.
Oops, that was stupid.
That
That was a 17.
this one wasn't.
I lost that one. 17.
You need to reroll that one too, because that one was stuck on the side.
This one's mine.
That one was mine.
Just give me 5 dice. I'll do it again. There we go. That's better.
Look at the lucky one. I told you.
All right. Spell your name for me one more. Spell your name.
T-I-M.
Other name.
G-R-U-G-G.
Good. GRU double G.
Let's see.
That spells
Do I get
dinner.
initiative plus what? Sorry.
Nope, initiative is going to be your
Oh, 2.
dex mod.
Yeah.
So, yep.
All right, so I got a 22,
Yep.
a 18,
Yep.
13,
Yep.
9,
Yep.
and 7.
Okay.
Why did you do that?
Now,
You should come
to
visit
explain
next.
this to everybody sitting at the table and everybody sitting at home who's wondering why I went through all of this mess,
That's fine. You're fine.
give me your ears for a moment.
Sorry.
These 5 initiative rolls, no, we are not doing men in tights. These 5 initiative rolls are being labeled from highest to lowest. We are going to drop directly into combat as I have your initiative rolls. First combat, this one here, uses your highest initiative roll. Next combat uses the next one down the list, so on and so forth. As the initiative score drops because of this, it's used to emulate that the day is wearing on and you have been through the sludge and it is starting to slow you down. It's to help emulate that an adventuring day sucks by the time you're ready to go to bed.
So sparring at a tournament.
Yeah.
One round.
Yeah,
right
pretty
out
much.
of the
By
end.
the
It's
time you're at the third 3-minute round, you're like, F this, I'm out.
I don't want to do this anymore.
So, I mean, you guys are in your prime right now. You haven't had a fight. You've just been wandering around the catacombs, and you drop into this. This creature got a pot shot on you for the surprise round, and now we go into the initiative in and of itself. And Kita starts this off with a 25.
And so, what do I see? I just see this lady.
You see this lady, and when you take a look at this lady, she's dressed in some very weird garments.
Okay.
She is strangely very lightly garbed. A lot of skin exposed compared to the women that you've seen around above.
Yeah.
Her hair is done up in braids, wrapped in leather to hold it into the braids. She's got golden circlet, or
Bangles?
no, not bangles, but she's got a golden piece of jewelry on her arm that looks almost like a snake wrapping around her arm.
Yeah.
She's got 2 leather gauntlets on each hand and some they're new to you looking boots that it's just the leather and string that ties them as they go up her leg. She's dressed in soft cloth and almost a loincloth type bottom. And there is this aggression on her face that almost throws you off.
Wasn't there something about scorpions?
Yeah, you saw a scorpion earlier that this young lady, that your sister destroyed.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, whoops. Maybe it's its mummy.
Oi, who are you?
There is, at the moment, there's no answer. She's,
You're a little too good at that.
Kia's kind of doing one of those, like,
I'm trying to mimic her.
yeah, like, what are you doing? Well, I'm gonna pull out my rapier.
okay. As soon as you draw your weapon, you watch as this sinister grin just creeps across her face. You draw your weapon and her weapon bears down on you. Her hand reaches back and she slides out this 3-pronged weapon. Spins it around, drops the hand crossbow, and spins the second one around.
You creepy. Cheers, son.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so the martial artists in the room just had a joygasm.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yep, well,
We'll get towels after.
I'm gonna move 5 feet.
Woo! Wear this shirt.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stab at her.
You're gonna
Sitting
stab at her?
here like,
I'm gonna stab
I
her.
don't know what's going on.
We're
So
gonna find very quickly that.
As you do that, the torch in your hand lights up where you're in, and you see a bunch of hieroglyphs all over the walls. There's carvings, embossments, painting. It's in a pristine condition compared to the room just prior.
Yeah.
The room just prior looks like it's degraded with time. It seems that the doorway that you shattered,
That
kept
she
it-
shattered.
that she shattered. My apologies. Kept it so that it was environmentally sound. It also lights up the next room.
Next room.
Yeah. As you notice, there's a little opening.
Oh yeah, there is.
And you catch out of the corner of your eye the next room, and it is a chamber.
A chamber.
Yeah, there is a chamber in this room. You're not quite sure how deep it goes, as in toward you,
Gotcha.
but a brief glance says it's probably 25 feet deep.
So, like another to like here.
Yep.
Okay.
But
Well,
there's
more
something there's
yeah.
something about that room that makes the skin on your arms crawl. As
Yeah.
you see,
Other snake ladies? Oh, I don't know. No.
another snake lady and two skeletons.
No. Where?
In that next room, place them however you wish.
There.
And give me 30 seconds here. I gotta finish.
Oh, it's
something.
game on. Hit, but we move that.
Help!
What'd you do this time? What'd you do this time? Aha! If it's not our turn, we got 6 words, so you'll see us doing this a lot. A lot.
If it's not our turn,
Not your turn, got 6 words.
In
I
character.
thought you had to keep.
In character.
Oh, okay, I see.
In character.
I'm gonna bite
Mostly
you.
during combat.
Before this
Copy.
fight's over, I'm gonna bite you. Just like,
All right. I'm sorry about this.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to.
There are so many
Organize
things I
it.
want.
Thank you.
later.
You're amusing me.
Wait, who's amusing you?
18.
Tim. The peanut gallery. Oh.
It's a good thing we grabbed that instead of the bag.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So, how do you guys feel about deserted islands?
Huh?
Do you have an opinion
It depends.
on them?
And
No, I don't think there's any deserted islands in Sword.
All right. So now that we've got this covered, you moved up to the creature, the woman, and you're attacking. For argument's sake, and because you don't know any better, just call her woman 1.
1-1.
Because the other is
Woman
a
number
woman,
snake.
if that's what you wish.
Woman number snake 1.
I got this.
No one never go away, roll it.
Nope.
I got this. Hold on.
Color number woman 1. That would be a
There.
17 to hit.
A 17. As you swing, she's got almost nothing on her body. Even though she is lithe, she is quick. You're shorter than she's normally comfortable with, and you catch her off guard with the speed of your attack.
Haha! Haha!
All right, Arrow Flynn.
Who is the best Robin Hood in my opinion today?
I think Robin Hood was the best Robin Hood.
I do too.
Well, I meant portrayed.
All right, so you
You
hit.
invited
What'd you
me.
roll for damage?
6 points.
6 points of damage.
The what?
Absolute minimum.
That one was-
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that one was-
Like literal absolute minimum.
I'm sorry. Anything more?
I have a dagger.
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna take out my dagger with my
Okay.
other hand and try to stab at her.
Okay.
Like I'm trying to kill the Night King.
You gonna drop it?
You're not Arya.
Wait! I'm lucky!
There we go.
Wait, can I reroll it again?
You only get 1 reroll.
No! You re-roll 1 and you get whatever it is.
Wait, seriously? Wait, I need to double check this.
You,
You double check that. I'm
to the best of my to the best of my knowledge, you can only reroll a 1 once.
There's one here. Take go.
Okay, when you
Wait.
roll a 1, When you roll a 1 on the d20 for an attack roll, ability to check your signature, you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll.
Womp,
so.
womp.
I don't have my page saved.
Whammy, no whammies. And anything else out of you as you swing the second time, and you
Yes, please.
barely keep your hand on the weapon as this 3-pronged instrument she has catches the blade and spins, almost ripping it out of your hand.
Roll better.
Right?
Oh!
I'm going to
you can only trash talk the enemies, not
Offhand
sorry.
attack. Offhand attack is a bonus action, correct?
correct.
You're totally within your rights.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move 5 more feet over,
Why is that on a?
so we can
So we know
distinguish.
the
Gotcha,
one, yeah,
thank
which
you.
which woman is which one.
I'm like, wait a second, I didn't do anything to give her altitude.
We're just
Anything-
trying to distinguish the height difference.
I understand. Kita, are you done with yours?
Yeah.
All right, Katie,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Alrighty. So there's no new feats in there. That's boring. I hear Kita go help, and I go to rescue my sister yet again because that's all I do in this campaign.
Your adopted sister.
My adopted. Thank you. 5. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
I wish my bonus action to
15. I'm gonna move there, so I'm flanking. And I'm gonna.
There's a wall there.
Oh, there is a wall there. Well, I'm gonna move there. Shoot, I can't flank her. She's in a corner. Do I get flanking if we have her like completely walled into a corner?
You know, technically by the book it says no.
Did you just raw at me?
No, actually I was being very.
I believe so.
How's the word fastidious?
Facetious?
Yeah, fastidious about it.
No, no.
She can't go anywhere. She's threatened on both sides. Yes, you have flanking.
Okay, perfect. I am going to swing at her with my great axe. Leave my sister alone. She's adopted. She don't know no better.
Love you too, sis.
Hold on to that thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, the first one was a miss, for sure.
What'd you roll?
9 and 14.
Second attack will make contact.
Well, it's not 2 attack. Just that's what I couldn't math for a minute
She rolled.
because I had advantage, so I rolled
the
twice and then couldn't
14
remember.
The 14 hits.
Hits. Okay, so. That's 15 points of damage.
That's it?
Yeah, because I didn't remember to say I was raging.
You know, that might be
So
important.
now that I swung at her, I'm going to use my bonus action to rage, unless the DM will let me retcon and rage as I run in.
15 damage?
Yeah, unless you let me retcon my rage to before I run in, then it'll be 17.
Which I feel like you
15
should.
damage?
15 damage.
15 damage.
The only person
I can't even do that. I'm his wife.
the only person at this table who's going to get leniency is the new guy. The rest
He's
of you
sitting
guys,
at a table with 3 women. He doesn't need any more favors.
I need to roll advantage.
not yet. The 3 of you ladies have been playing long enough.
Yeah, that was.
Keep an eye on it.
Yeah, that was completely
don't
my
even.
bad.
All right, the female in the other room,
That's a number 2.
number 2, launches an attack from that room.
All right. At least I'm raging now.
And fantastic. A 17 and a 16 against Katie.
The 17 hits.
Okay.
I got that.
As this thing comes flying across the room.
Does Sword Coast have seats? Sanzars.
Never mind.
What? Just start plus what?
Have seats.
I read that wrong. They both hit.
They both hit?
Yeah. It was an 18 and a 19.
Oh,
I looked
okay.
at the wrong modifier.
No problem. But I mean, you've been playing long enough that I feel like your first aid.
This,
I'm very good one.
I'm sure it is. As you take a grand total of 6, 7, 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, can I steal a pencil?
No, there's no feet. There's no feet.
Okay.
She
Is
then.
that half or no?
I did not math
I see
it.
one.
Okay. And that was 17?
Yes, you may.
8 points of
Eight.
bludgeoning
Sorry.
damage. The two skeletal creatures, or
I just know that he didn't see P.
the one
HP.
skeletal creature in the far back,
This one? Yep.
move it toward you 30 feet.
10, 15, 25. 25 puts it in front of me.
Okay. And it swings at you.
Well, if only you were raging.
I am.
Oh.
I just didn't remember to do it before I
Oh.
swung my attack. It would have been extra damage.
She finished her turn with raging. So that is a 16 on the die to hit.
Yeah, it's going to be a hit. Because my AC is 16.
And that is 7 points of slashing damage.
Boof.
And Ash Hat, it's your turn.
It's okay. Thank goodness for rage. So it keeps me alive. I'm not kidding. You know, it'd be nice if someone was sitting over here that you could ask for help. Keep telling us what to do.
Bolts.
I know, right?
I'm gonna shoot Ray of Frost at creepy lady number 1.
Okay.
Or not.
Or not.
Bet.
What'd you roll in total?
3,
Did you roll a 1?
maybe.
Roll me a d8.
Oh, shies and cookies.
3.
Crap.
Roll damage.
Crap.
It's gonna be me because I'm mouthed off.
It's gonna be me because it's just my luck.
There's no Cass here.
me.
That's gonna be mad.
It's gonna be me.
Oh.
Well,
Hey, Katie.
Yep.
You just took 12 frost damage.
Yep. And rage does nothing for that.
Rage does nothing for that. On top of that, your speed has been reduced by 10 feet.
We were just talking about this.
Yeah, and I'm.
However, it maintains your rage because you took damage.
hey, what's your aim with that thing?
Stop moving them! Owie!
The other skeletal creature steps forward.
A quarter of my health by an ally.
The other skeletal creature
Yes,
steps
sir.
forward, and it flanks Katie.
Of course it does.
Which is
I'm in trouble.
oh, you are very much in trouble as this rolls a 17 on the die.
Ooh.
And you take 7 more points of slashing damage.
How much?
7 points of slashing damage. I haven't done the math on it. You do the having thing.
Okay. Sorry, it.
And that brings us to Kita.
Yeah.
Fix this,
Oh, wait, it's
please.
my turn already again. Here you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Steal the other book.
I'm going to
Sorry, I'm being difficult.
try and
You're
stab
not
that first lady again
Love
with
you
my
too.
rapier.
Cultist 1.
Huh?
Creepy Lady 1.
Yeah, creepy
Okay.
lady 1. And wait, is she technically flanked, right?
Yeah, I'm giving
Yep.
that to you because she really has no place to run.
17 or 13. Well, 17 is going to be a 24 to hit.
That's going to hit.
Ooh, that means I get my sneak attack. Because I have advantage because she's flanked. You are going on timeout. That's 1, 4, 9, 14.
14.
14.
And as the two of you climb this creature like a mountain, she spins to do another a series of attacks at you guys, but before she gets the chance to get into place, you slide your dagger up and in between
Oh,
a couple
rapier.
of, or your rapier up and in between a couple of ribs. And You hear a strange gurgling sound
Ew.
as she slumps to the ground.
Nice stab.
Nice.
So she dead.
Very much.
Heh. We think. And then I'm going to take a 5-foot step. So I'm flanking the one skeleton that's trying to hurt my sister.
Okay.
And now do I still get advantage on an offhand attack? Because it's flanked?
Yes.
Does that mean I get sneak attack?
No.
Darn. So with my dagger, it's a good thing I have advantage.
That's your turn.
I'm lucky because I'm
What you get to do for one?
No, it was just the one because it was just the
I couldn't see.
It was just the one that I rolled.
Just assuming from that reaction.
The first one was a 6, so it wasn't much better. That is still -2 because I don't have proficiency because it's offhand. I still get my dex mod though, correct?
You attack normal, you damage with just a die. You don't add your mod to the damage roll.
Okay, so I still get proficiency then?
Yep, you attack normal, you just
okay.
don't add your mod to the die.
Never mind, that's a 15 to hit.
15 to hit?
E.
The skeletal creature thing?
E.
Yeah, you hit it.
I don't like any of those.
Oh. 1 point of damage. You're going on timeout too, both of you.
Fantastic. Anything else from you, Miss Kita?
No, that's it.
Okay. Katie.
Yep. I'm just contemplating my life choices here.
What's your initiative modifier, Kita? 5?
Because I got a 20 dex.
Okay. Katie?
Mine's a 3.
What's your action?
I'm going to... Yeah.
Just pointed out because I wasn't sure if you saw me move or not.
Okay, Jorik. Oh my gosh!
Stop it.
No, I just realized your name.
People are trying to be helpful here.
You were looking at something, so I wasn't sure if you saw me move.
I appreciate it. I'm going to swing at the flanked one
Okay.
with my great axe.
Okay.
The hell is this? I rolled 8 on both of them. Just kidding. It's 13 to hit.
13.
Yeah, on a skeleton.
It manages to clip it and parry it slightly out of the way.
I'm very, very, very angry
Mm-hmm.
at it.
Mm-hmm. You are raging.
I know I'm raging.
Anything else from you, Katie?
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna action surge and try and hit this thing again.
Okay.
An advantage. That's better. That's a 19 to hit.
That's going to make contact.
And that's going to be 10 damage.
All right. You smash this thing with your sword, and you watch as some of the bones just turn into powder, though it's still standing.
Icky, hit it. Not me. Ash.
Ash, you're on deck.
That works.
You're on deck.
I'm on deck.
Yep. The female in the other room launches another volley of attacks. I'm going to assume a 17 and an 18 hit.
Yeah.
As 2 more stones come flying from the other room, and you take 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
You recognize these as sling bullets.
Do.
Not
nice to hit a lady.
Ash, what's your initiative modifier?
My what?
Initiative modifier.
1.
Okay.
Hmm?
And it is your turn.
My turn. I'm gonna move to the other side of Katie.
Break on through to the other side.
And I'm going to lay on hands, Katie.
Okay.
It's only fair.
Exactly. I'm like,
Oh, I'm angry. Touch me.
I'm sorry. For I'll do 10.
Woo!
Should also ask for a coat. Because it's cold.
That mocktail was amazing.
I don't need aloe for that, bud.
Anything else?
And then,
No, and then.
yes,
Yes, and then.
yes, and then
It's going to be the worst.
she.
Debating about going 3 ways in a month. Can you imagine having martial arts, extra attack, and rage?
That would be.
I know, I kind of want to do it just for shiggles.
And then I'm going to do Ray of Frost at the one that's flanked in between those two.
Okay.
If you're James, I swear to God, this thing's going up your nose.
It's 2 ones!
2 ones.
So technically it didn't listen to you.
13
13.
to hit the skeleton that's between them.
You match its AC. So it does strike the skeleton, but it seems that the chill of the grave seems to ward off what you were trying to do this time.
I am now swearing in Sylvan.
I'm sure you are. The creepy skeleton thingy on this side,
Okay, this one.
yeah, is flanking Katie.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It swings. And it swings. And it swings. And it rolls a 17 to hit. And does 8 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
8 points of slashing damage.
Katie.
Yep, I heard.
And then the other one, because it is what it is, swings at Katie as well.
Of course.
And that's 12. And that's 20. Dirty 20.
Thank you.
And does 6 points of slashing damage to you.
So glad I'm raging, you have no idea.
Oh, I do have an idea, but you're the thing that's being attacked by everything, so the skeletons are following suit.
You just had to squish the scorpion.
Katie,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
I'm swinging at this one.
Wait,
the one
it's
in between
Katie's
us.
turn?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I was like, wait a second. Oh.
What, renewing it?
Oh, halfling luck. That's a 23 to hit.
That's going to make contact.
Does the
Oh, and because I have great weapon fighting, I rolled a 1 on the damage die, so I get to reroll 1s and 2s on the damage die. I'll take that.
Nice.
15 damage!
To which one?
The one that's in between me and Kita.
15. All right. And once again, you watch as bones start to just disperse into powder, but it's still standing.
The heck! It's still standing!
Yeah.
Tough skeleton.
take out lady, maybe they die.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch, ouch, ouch! Pointing to all my like bruises and
Anything else?
no, I'm gonna
Katie.
stay put because there's no good place for me to move.
All right, Kita.
I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move. Well, I don't know if I technically can because there's an enemy standing in the doorway, but can I kind of like scoot around the enemy?
If you go through an enemy space, it's considered difficult terrain.
Like 10. So that, yeah, I could get just inside the door.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay,
Keys.
so I am going to, drop my rapier where I'm standing.
Yep.
And pull out my short bow.
Yes, that word.
My short bow. And I'm gonna shoot the lady.
You try.
I will try. And I don't have advantage.
No.
That's okay. I wish I had improved critical. That is going
19 on the die.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 26 to hit.
You hit just fine.
I couldn't feel it.
Why can't I be second level if extra attack next level?
1 damage again.
No, it's a 2. So that's 7 points damage.
All right. It's enough to make her not pleased with you.
I'm sure. I'm cool like that.
And that brings us to Ash.
I wonder.
Well, now I'm gonna flank the skelly dude since she moved.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my longsword
Yep.
and swing one-handed at it.
All right.
17.
That's going to connect.
Ten damage.
All right. And finally, this thing drops into a pile of dust on the ground. Anything else from you?
And since
I'm guessing this we're not seeing anyone, right? I haven't heard of you.
Oh, he's not going to be here.
Okay.
yep, that's it.
Everything okay or just next
Just
time?
won't make it. All right. That brings us to
It's dangerous. It's my secret guilty pleasure.
the
Your fault.
cultists. All right, the female,
Is that the dreamsicle one or just regular?
the female creature in front of
Regular vanilla.
Kita
Yeah.
moves forward.
Oh, the lady?
The lady moves forward, right up into your face,
Yeah.
and she pulls out a very wicked-looking blade. You've seen your fair share of swords and such. This one, you see the handle comes out like a normal sword.
Yeah.
The metal comes up about 3 inches, and then it does this nasty moon-shaped arc.
Have you ever met somebody called
Oh,
Dothraki?
Dothraki.
Dothraki.
Dothraki. You can't say it, can you?
Dothraki.
As she swings twice in your general direction,
I duck.
Do you want
you
watermelon
try, but the first attack is an 18 to hit,
Ouch.
and the next attack is a 17 to hit.
Ouch.
Ouch. Okay.
Food doesn't sound good, but watermelon isn't okay.
Whoops.
What's that?
Yes.
Covered peanuts.
As you take a grand total of 8 points of damage, 2 of it being poison.
Oh!
Wait. Hold on a second. I'm a halfling. That has something to do with it, doesn't it?
No, I think it
I'm
Did,
pretty
I
sure
think it
that's-
does for me.
I think it's dwarf.
Well,
Dwarf is, but a stout heart halflings. But you're not stout-hearted.
Oh, darn it.
I'm
You have
stout-hearted.
advantage against saving throws against poison. You have resistance.
There's no saving throw.
Well, and you have resistance against poison damage, but I'm not that. I'm lightful.
That was the first attack.
Yeah. That was only the first attack?
That's how much damage you took on the first one.
Ow!
The second attack does 7 points of slashing damage and 1 point of poison damage.
So 8 points from each, right?
She's
16 in total.
I don't think you found.
And then the critter,
You don't have to need us.
the skeletal critter, attacks Katie again
Of course it does.
and rolls a 19 on the die,
Ouch.
If you don't want
dealing
to,
6
back.
points of slashing damage to you.
I'll try one. 6?
6.
You don't really like chocolate though.
And that brings us
I'll try one.
to Katie.
Oh, it's not bad.
Chocolate, I just don't.
Right.
You have really rich, really fast.
Well, I'm gonna move. The skeleton's gonna get an AO because I'm gonna flank Snake Lady.
Oh, gotcha.
It'd be
Sorry.
nice to tell you, but did great.
13 points of slashing damage.
That's great.
She runs past the skeleton, and the skeleton kind of does one of the movie miracle things where the blade slips into a reverse grip and just and nails her perfect.
Alright, 17 to hit Snake Lady
That's gonna work.
with my great axe. And that's 13 damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to second wind.
Okay.
Woo! For 13 more health back.
So all the damage you just took.
Well, no, because I'm still raging.
Anything else?
That's everything.
Okay. That brings
Not
us
good,
to
not good, not good.
that brings us to Kita.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna drop my short bow and pick up my rapier if I can.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna stab the lady.
Okay. Now,
At advantage.
do recall going as we're doing this. If you guys say you dropped something, that means it's on the ground. You would probably do best to find some way to mark that.
Hi. How's it going?
She's getting close.
These will melt. These will melt really good.
What in the world?
What are you guys doing? Oh, Tim got more snacks too.
I rolled an 18 and a 16. So the 18, that is,
They both miss.
it's a 25 to hit.
They both miss.
I don't care what you say, it's a 25 to hit. And that's going to be with sneak attack because she's flanked.
Making
No.
eat.
Yes!
Ooh.
DM says no.
Rogue says yes per DM's rules.
All ones.
No.
Dang.
5, 10, 15.
And once again, as this thing starts to get wound up for an attack, you find a way to deal the killing blow on the creature. As this one falls to the ground,
Not after I just saw those reactions. I'm
You
not putting
hear-
it in my mouth.
you hear from the last gasping breaths, Apep I come.
What?
And that brings us to Ash.
That's 2 for me.
So
Right.
you killed the lady.
Yeah, kill the lady. I killed it.
Then I'm gonna
I
move
killed it.
through and flank the skelly dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Swing with my long sword.
Okay.
No lie. Like,
Still one-handed. I should.
Yep.
You said that was
Yep.
weird taste. I think
like
you
I had
can tell.
PTSD there for a minute because that's totally what it tastes like.
Oh.
22 to hit.
That's gonna
Dorita.
connect. Hello, Miss Aurora.
Aurora, we gotta save some of these. You gotta try this. You need to put this in your mouth and tell me what it
9
tastes like.
damage.
9 damage?
9 damage.
That's your
Alright.
And it depends on what it says.
This
It
creature, seeing all of its
Probably.
friends running away, turns, looks at Ash, and does this. Yep, a 16 hits Ash
Am I wrong?
as you take 5 points of slashing damage from this critter.
Okay.
DM, so we're not derailing. You need to try one of these just so you understand.
No.
Yeah, I'm glad I did.
I kind of subscribe to the method that Aurora just said. I try not to put random things in my mouth.
No, it's not random things. It's supposed to be dill pickled flavored peanuts, but It tastes like Gurvishta.
I would suggest enunciating that
Peanuts.
legume word because it almost did not come out as
Dill
peanuts.
It almost came
pickle
out.
flavored peanuts.
But it tastes like sweaty balls.
So it kind of works.
Moving forward,
It does.
the skeleton thing just hit Ash, which brings us back around to the top with Katie.
Or something.
Yes, sir.
Paying attention to me, sorry.
It's your turn.
Yep. I am going to.
You just made an enemy.
They already have it flanked. I'm gonna run up that way and smoke it
You do that.
at not advantage. Ooh, that's a crit because I
Okay.
have improved critical.
So as she swings this sword,
What, do I not get to?
it's dead.
Oh.
I'm sorry, it's dead. There's nothing to save it from this critical hit. However, it is one of the most spectacular displays that you see as her greatsword cleaves through this thing, and everything from pelvic bone to jawbone just kind of into dust.
I've had about enough of this.
Well,
And
nothing's
you hit me.
moving.
Didn't mean to.
Nothing's moving in this room now.
I want to loot the snake ladies. Not snake ladies, the scorpion ladies.
I want to too.
I want to look over them and see if there's anything. Like, what about the armbands? Is there anything neat about them?
They are made of gold, and they look like snakes.
Yep.
And watch the animate
Valuable.
themselves and then bite you.
Are you sliding one on?
I want to spend some time looking at it. Is
It looks like a snake armband.
any, like, weird markings or stuff on it?
Oh no, but it's very well engraved. It is a gorgeous piece of jewelry.
I'll put it on.
Alright, roll me a...
I'm a lady. I like pretty things once in a while.
So you slide this thing on your arm.
Yeah.
Okay. You now have a pretty piece of jewelry.
It's because it's gold. Is it soft enough to kind of adjust a little bit?
Yes.
Because it's got to fit on a.
I want to
Half
put
of it.
it on the haft of my great axe, so my great axe
That
is
it won't be
pretty.
able to do. That's too small.
Okay, I'll find a way.
Right.
It's too small. The gold is soft,
Great.
but it's not soft enough to turn from this to this.
Gotcha. No, I mean, I'm like, later on I'm going to find a jeweler or something, so my great axe
What are
can
you
feel
doing
pretty.
with it for the moment?
Keeping it on my arms.
Okay.
Pretty little
I'm gonna
barbarian.
put mine on my arm too.
Okay, so the two of you are now wearing snake armbands.
Ash, who wore it better?
The snake lady.
Oh!
Anything else?
Just not.
Is that the only thing
Back,
that
I
was
would say.
on them?
Other than those strange weapons, no.
I'm gonna take two of the.
Well, there's only two there.
I want the.
The one is where the one has the three-pronged weapon, and the other
Yeah.
one has the really goofy-looking sword.
I want the 3 promise.
But I want the 3 prongers.
I'm just gonna
I'll
grab
arm
the
wrestle you
fluffy
for
sword.
Okay. You now have another short sword
So,
for all
so,
intents and purposes.
so we're gonna arm wrestle for the 3 prong thingies. Wait, or you could take one and I could take one.
Alright.
As we're looking, I'm gonna
Okay.
sleight of hand and grab the 3-prong one.
No, you're not.
We're like, we were
If you
learning.
guys are doing this,
No.
pay
No, we
attention.
agreed to each take one. What's the damage on those, DM?
3 pronged
Was there only one 3-prong?
thingy.
Two.
There was-
One in
3
each
pronged
hand.
thingy.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Is that what you wrote down?
Yeah.
That's what I wrote down.
And then I put psi in parentheses. What's the damage roll for that, DM?
You don't know yet. You've never used it. You're not sure how it works.
Cool! We'll mess with it later.
Yeah.
I wonder what Utgar would think. Maybe I can give it to him as a love token. Oh, it was good too. Alright. What do we. This room isn't fully drawn out. What else is in this room?
Oh, okay. I was waiting for that.
I was just mocking because he said it was 25 feet deep.
From what she saw from the other room before you guys actually started to investigate, she saw it was about 25 feet deep. As you guys enter this room,
Yeah.
you notice that it's actually 40 feet long.
So this way?
Yep. that 25-foot guess was quite accurate.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
You got it.
Yeah. Is it a rectangle?
It appears to be rectangular, yes. There are, on the right-hand side, about 20 feet down, I think it is.
So is north this way?
You're not sure.
Okay, so when I walk into the room, to my left, what do I see?
A
A
wall.
wall. You walk
That would-
in,
that
your
would
left
be-
is a wall.
That,
If you
Yeah.
walk in the room,
that is my
that is a fucking wall!
What do I see to my right?
It goes about 40 feet deep, about 20 feet down, if my memory serves correctly. On the wall to your right, 20 feet from where you from the doorway,
5, 10, 15, 20.
that should be free of the previous room, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. There is an archway there. On the far side of the room, you see that there is what looks to be a bit of a dais. It's only 3 steps up, and it's 10 feet deep. On this dais, you see a large stone platform that runs the width. Or sorry, it runs from wall to wall.
So like this.
Yeah. And then there's a platform on there that's that covers the 15 feet. It's a 15-foot long platform slab that stands about 5 feet. Or 5 feet? No, about 4 feet up from the ground.
So like that.
Yes.
Woo! I win.
And you notice that there are small rectangular slots in the walls all around this room. With your eyes and the camera. Yeah, no, Aurora, no.
What'd she say?
She's trying to kill you guys.
Of course she is.
Aurora,
Well, to be fair, the DM's probably trying to kill us first.
maybe we should just pick it up and shake it, and this shadow thing start
No. The reference she's making is actually from Metroid.
to. No. I understand. I
I'm not going
understand
to
that,
let any
but-
single one of them get an exosuit. You notice that there's little rectangular slots, probably about 8 inches tall, 3 inches wide.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. For me, I immediately thought Metroid. So it was the
Thank
straw
you,
product.
Aurora.
And there are small rings inside them, spaced like that. There are also many paintings of hieroglyphs and embossments, again, in that language that none of you understand. And now I need a perception out of everybody. Not
Which
you.
one? This one.
Oof. Pass if it is. Oh no, maybe not. Just kidding.
Katie,
14.
Kita,
19.
cool.
Okay.
Ash,
17.
cool. Ash and Kita,
Woo!
you guys hear a noise that sounds very out of place down here. For you, it just sounds weird, Ash. For Kita, it sounds like something broke.
I didn't do it.
Didn't do
But
what?
it sounded like it came from somewhere else.
What is that?
Sounded like something broke.
That's
What?
not good down here.
I told you I didn't do it. Oh, by the way, DM, I am going to pick up my shot bow, so I don't forget it.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. I have a feeling I'm going to need it.
Probably.
Ooh, can I strap the torch to my head?
How?
Like, take a bit of leather and just strap it to my head so it's, like, sitting up above my head so I can still see and use my bow?
I want to see this happen. Please let her try.
What's the range of a candle?
It's not a candle, it's a torch. A candle is only about 10 feet. A torch is 40.
Mm.
Sure, I'll let you do that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do I feel like this is a really bad idea?
You get fire damage.
Would I get fire damage? If it's high up enough above my head. Okay, never mind.
I'm not. It's your idea.
Thanks, Aurora. You know what they need to do is they need to make these little things that you can just put on your head
No, still candle.
for people who can't see well in the dark. That just glows like a torch, but doesn't have the risk of fire.
Maybe
We
she
need-
invented.
I should,
Why not just find someone to cast light?
because our casting types went away.
Yeah. What happened? What happened to them anyway? Or we left them back
I
in the
don't know.
palace?
It's only
after-
been like a day.
Well, they thought they were gods. Maybe they killed them or something.
Ooh, maybe.
No, they
Just
weren't
put a fire
actually
box and
gods
put it on
in
your head.
Syrinscape.
That might work. We'll have to try.
Well, let's just. You said you heard a noise.
Yeah.
Hello, and I'm gonna take like 10 feet that way. Just give me the torch. Hello. Will you let me take the torch from you?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna walk forward and hold the torch up. Who's breaking stuff?
Nobody answers at the moment.
Oh, all right.
But as you do this, where are you headed?
I just go about 5 feet that way.
Okay. When you look over your shoulder through that doorway, you notice that there is a hallway that runs parallel to your room.
So back this way.
No, parallel to the room. That's perpendicular.
So come this way.
Gotcha. And I wanna. Okay. Well, I wanna go look at these little ring thingies. Right? Those are the ring thingies.
I think so. Yeah.
I wanna go investigate a ring thingy.
Okay. It's
Ring,
just,
ring.
it's a hole in the wall,
Yep.
and it's 2 rings that are mounted into the wall. But they're spaced throughout the entire room, probably 6 feet apart.
Hey, Kita,
Yeah.
you won't see if these things are trapped. Otherwise, are they solid or can I twist them?
I'll go over.
I want to touch one. Yeah, like pretty much just like that.
It's made of metal.
I want to investigate it.
Okay.
I'm gonna let her look at it first.
What are you trying to do?
Well, I want to see if they move.
They don't.
Can I stick the torch in it?
Yeah.
Ah, hey.
Look, maybe you guys can see.
I pull out another torch and light it off that one,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll mark it off my sheet. And then I want to go up on this little platform thingy and see what's up there.
As you get up there,
Uh-oh.
this is where things get strange.
Because this isn't strange enough going through a magic portal and ending up in like
and
slave
that's the
wood
thing.
world.
I mean, it's been weird. And then you get into this spot and you climb the dais, you get to this slab that's sitting on the back wall, and you notice that the slab has really strange topography to it, where there's small divots in the stone, very smooth, and on the back side you see 2 very small holes in the wall, and they're spaced roughly 3 feet apart. And as you're looking at this, trying to figure out what in the world am I looking at, there is this odor that hits your nose. It's very slight because there's almost no airflow down here.
Yeah, what is
So the
this?
odor is extremely slight, and it's got a bit of a copper, almost penny-like.
Do I recognize
smell
it
to
as
it.
blood?
Yeah.
Is this a sacrificial altar and that's a blood drain? Can I roll an intelligence to see if that... Maybe I read a book once or something. Or would that be religion?
Religion.
17.
It could be.
Do I have any idea what I think someone died here.
Really? I'm gonna move up.
Look, there's holes and they smell like blood.
Ew.
Mm.
Hey, Mr. Religious type.
Mm.
What do you think?
I slept on my own last night.
Mhm.
Transferred out.
And there's no just like obviously we can see all the like hieroglyphs and stuff.
Oh yeah,
on
none,
here.
none, this place is in almost pristine condition.
I want to go up and like blow on one of them to see if anything happens.
Blow on one of what?
The hieroglyphs.
A little bit of sand and dust moves.
Same response you normally get.
I'm gonna open up,
Ouch!
I'm gonna open
Oh.
up Cali senses.
Yeah. You deserve that
She's
one.
my sister!
Ouch.
That one was bad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open up my Cali senses.
You open up your pally senses, and what do pally senses allow you to feel?
Better. You know I love you. It's Kita, not you, right? The hieroglyph will deal with the
So
wall.
the end of my next turn, I know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet of me that's not behind total cover. I know the type, but not its identity. Within the same radius, I also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated as with the Hello Spell.
You don't catch anything.
So I'm just gonna.
Do you not even feel the other thing familiar? Or did you say that you were opening your pally senses?
I said I was opening my Cali senses.
Okay, do you feel the thing familiar?
No.
Maybe we killed them. Maybe that's what those were.
Maybe.
No thanks.
Can you bring these against him?
How close are you guys actually like on the steps?
Bit.
Looking at the dais?
Right?
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Katie and Kita.
Well,
Are you guys
yeah.
actually like on the steps?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, looking around at it.
If I could spell.
I'll understand it.
I think. Thank you.
Copy.
Yeah.
I want to go to the hallway and go and look down it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna repeat that. Hello. Oh, chocolate chips. Boy.
Oh. Can you help him find his passives? 'Cause I didn't do that.
Me! Without kicking over my water.
I'm gonna keep looking at the
Wait,
dice.
me?
It probably is a sacrificial. How old is the blood?
You can't see it. You can just kind of catch
Smell it?
the wind of it. Yep.
But if you can smell it, it should be fairly fresh, isn't it? Not perfectly stale.
12 and 12.
Barely. You can barely catch what's going.
Oh my gosh. Let's keep moving.
Okay.
As you poke your head down that hallway, you notice that in this one, once again, there's a door to your right about 15 feet down, and a door in front of you. Now these are doors, not archways.
Okay, so how far back does the hallway go, or is that the
It's
end of
only
it?
5 foot.
So, like that?
Yeah, but it's
And
just a
then
small,
a
it's
door to
just
the
a small
right?
hallway. A door on the right that's 15 feet down, and then the hallway itself
Terminates in a door?
terminates in a door.
Here?
How long does that make the hallway?
5, 10, 15 total.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay, so door there, door there. Does that make sense-ish? I'm not allowed to draw on the map anymore.
You can draw all you want.
I thought you were the master map drawer.
She's the cartographer.
Ouch. That, no.
That's
No.
Not for long.
There. Alright, well I'm gonna go down to the doors and I'm gonna stop and listen at each of them. I'm gonna look at them and go, I heard something, right? Do I hear anything?
No.
I don't not hear anything. Kita, you want to look for traps on these?
Okay. I'm going to check the door as soon as my. Well, actually, we're small enough. We should be able to occupy the same.
I want you
5 foot
in
space.
front of me.
No. Oh, fine. Then be that way. Weenie head.
Here, let you go first. You're so mean.
What? I was telling the DM
Calling
that
me
he was a
mean.
weenie head. Huh?
Calling me mean.
I'm going to try the door in front of me. I'm going to investigate it.
Which door is in front of you, as I cannot see through the glasses and cups in front of me?
This one.
The one that's straight, not the one to the right.
The other one's so gay.
I'm gonna investigate it.
Roll me that there investigation.
Actually, can I perceive it?
No, because you are investigating.
Oh shit!
5?
Can I help?
There does not seem to be anything hinky about this door.
Okay, I'm gonna try and open it.
You can't.
Is it locked?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and unlock it.
Okay, try. It's a dexterity plus your proficiency modifier, and if you have expertise, add your proficiency again.
Yeah, I don't believe so. I think it's just.
Roll a straight dex and add your proficiency.
Yeah. I think I just took proficiency, not expertise. Okay, that's still a 16.
Oh. It's completely different than any type of lock that you've actually had to work with prior to this. But it takes you a minute, and you finally realize that, oh, they just kind of changed a few things around. And click. Takes you about 3 minutes to figure that out.
Okay. And what's in front of me?
The door.
I'm gonna open the door.
Your sister has the torch, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you open the door and look inside, you see a menagerie. There are crates. There are cages. There are cells. There are a ton of different sizes and shapes of humanoids, ranging from gnome and halfling all the way up to half-orc. And as you're looking over this room, all of a sudden your eyes come to a complete halt as you realize, okay, caged, not caged.
Wait, they're alive?
You don't see this.
Oh.
Are
You
they
see
alive?
Yes, except for a couple of them. And there is one alive thing, not in a cage, staring at you.
Hi, wrong room. Like,
Kita! What'd you see?
sorry, I can't.
Here, let me in front of you. I want to see. And I'm gonna, unless you're gonna stop me, I'm gonna push in front of you, and I'm gonna fling the door open and step in. Right then, what's the?
Sorry, wrong room.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
I'm just gonna stand there with the torch up. Did you lock them up like this?
No, I need your help getting out of here.
Oh, all right. Who are you and how'd you get here? I got a torch. You better tell me the truth.
I don't know how I got here. I don't think that's important.
Where are you
My name's
from?
Grog.
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 Did I stutter?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh. I'm sorry. How many people are with us that are alive?
In the room, there are 6 humanoids, including you. So 5 that are caged. 2 of them are dead.
I didn't do it.
3 of them are just cowering in their cages, and they look for any other word, defeated. There does not seem to be any fight in them whatsoever. They have given over to their fate.
Let's get them out of here. Here, hold this. And I'm gonna go and. How locked are these cages? Like, how are they locked? Are they tied shut?
Wait,
Are they chains?
Why are they locked?
Well, he said they're trying to get free, and he
Well,
looks like
well-
an honest chap. So why not just help him out and get them
He
out
could
of
be
here?
a bloody murderer.
Are you a murderer?
Not lately.
Well, see, he said. Wait, what do you mean not lately?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
I don't know. Ash, can you do your thingy and help me get this? I'm gonna take my great axe and try and break one of these cages open.
Okay.
You in there, duck to the side, please.
And
And there's Kita. Can you get this open? If you can't, then I'll smash it.
Ash, help.
You are beyond help. All you are.
This
Okay.
is Grog. He's gonna hold the torch and help us.
Why are you here?
Alright, look. My name's Grog, right? I was captured by these little spidery, creepy, sneaky thingies.
Oh, we killed them.
Ladies.
the why were you captured thing?
Huh? Oh,
The why were you
sorry.
captured thing?
Yes.
They are cultists of that.
Copy. Okay. Pretty sure these people were gonna, pretty sure they were going to be sacrificing us over there. Did you kill them all?
Yeah.
Wait. How many were? Yeah, we killed
How many
two.
were there?
Well, I don't know. I've
Let's
been
just
caged up in here. I just broke out when I heard a commotion.
Oh,
That's
so
the
you're
sound that was-
the
that
one
was
who
the
broke
broken
something.
sound.
What'd you break?
My cage. Can't you see me standing here not in a cage?
Oh, speaking of, what is he? What are you wearing?
I'm not sure.
You're in your regular clothes.
I'm
You
in my
just
regular
don't-
clothes.
You just
It
don't
was
have
a
your
fair
equipment.
question.
You just don't have your equipment.
Copy. I'm in my regular clothes.
Do you know how to use a bow?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Guess so.
Well, you don't have any.
I don't suppose you happen to find my stuff laying around, did you?
We'll
Find
look for it in a minute. Until then, here,
Supply
take this. I'm
room.
gonna give him a javelin.
a...
You got that and a torch. For you, it's probably like a toothpick, but
No, a javelin is a javelin is a javelin.
okay.
So for you, it's just
A javelin.
freaking long.
A really big stick. All right. I'm going to wait and let Kita try and unlock these people. It's okay. Grog and I are gonna get you out. It's all right. I want to encourage them. It is-
What am I? Chopped liver?
No, you're she's adopted, but she's not useless. She'll help too. This is
Okay.
Ash. He's alright, but he shot me earlier.
I'm going to go to the first cage
Never gonna let that
Okay.
go.
and I'm going to
Probably
try and unlock it.
Okay. Give me one of them there. Unlock rolls.
Um,
And it's just the people in the cages in here. There's no
13,
Nope.
15.
crates or anything.
Just people.
15.
15.
15.
It takes you a little time, but you get that one going.
Okay. Go to the next one.
Give me another one of them rolls.
I can't read. Oh. That would be a 12.
A 12.
12.
This one seems to give you trouble. Takes you a little bit longer than the rest, than most of them do.
Mm-hmm.
And you do eventually get it. But this one took a toll on you. It's just-
I want to walk up to one of the locks, put my hand on it, like grab it, and.
Well,
put
there's
it
only
across.
one. There's only one living locked person left.
Oh,
Do you want me to try first?
She has. What are you going to do with it?
I was
Ash?
gonna grab the lock and write a frost on the lock.
Okay.
Rule of cool. Pun implied. You get Ray of Frost, rule of cool.
So you do that, and it definitely does freeze up the mechanics of it.
And then I'm gonna take the butt of my sword and
Gotcha.
smack it.
Yes.
So it
Yep.
shatters.
I mean, technically, Ray of Frost is not liquid nitrogen, but we'll play with the idea. I like it.
Yay. The other DM in the room approves.
So you guys do this. It takes you a grand total of about 10 minutes to get everybody out of their cages. And you do. And realize that the other three folks really aren't that. They don't have much pep in their step right now. They seem extremely emaciated. They seem like they haven't eaten in forever. They are skin and bones.
I take out my water skin and pull out some rations, and I'm like, here, just not too much at once, but
Yeah,
get your strength. We'll get you out of here.
They barely even take nibbles and drinks out of it.
What's your name?
I am Aesop.
Asa. How long have you been down here?
I do not know.
Where are you from?
Here.
Wait, what did that one lady say when she died?
I don't know.
Return to something. I thought she said
Return.
I was just clearing my throat.
DM, can I roll remembering?
Roll and remembering?
Yeah.
Well, actually, somebody here knows the answer to that question.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the question? I apologize.
When the lady died, she said return to something. She was returning to something.
Do you know what that be? This. Oh.
The conversation we had, you asked me a question, I gave you the answer. Your
Sorry.
why question?
Why I'm here?
Yeah.
Copy.
Scroll back to that.
I will. I will do that right now because my memory is not as good as my characters.
Why texting is a wonderful thing. You can keep some of your notes.
Oh. That they had. Okay, sorry. That they had me here for the.
Yeah. And who was it to?
Oh. I might know someone named Apep. I believe is the god that I was
Apep,
going to
no.
get sacrificed to.
The god of death.
Ooh, creepy.
The god of death is always in argument and trying to defeat the sun god, Ra. And these are cultists of the snake god Apep.
So, do they... This is probably a horrible time to ask this, but we were sent down here by the Sultan to retrieve artifacts. Do you have any idea where they might have been hoarding some of those?
I have been in a cage since I have been down here.
Okay,
So
well,
any
let's get you out of
artifacts
here
in this room?
first.
Hmm?
So any artifacts in this room, DM? I'm gonna investigate the room.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So
gonna
as you look around, no, there's no
try to-
artifacts in this room.
organize these people and get them out of here.
There's only 3, excluding Grog.
Hey.
All right, well, let's get them out of here first, then we can go back in for the artifacts.
And bring them
Wonderful.
Can I also poke
to the
around and
palace.
find, see if I find my
Yes.
gear?
There is no
Probably
gear in
get
this
them
room.
out.
Okay.
They were
On the
smart
legs.
Those jerks.
They were
We're gonna
smart
bring them all the way
that they
back
don't
up
leave
and
the
then go all
equipment
the way
of
back.
I
their
know.
slave.
How dare they be
I know.
Yeah.
thinking?
As you guys turn around and start trying to organize all of this stuff, I would like a perception roll out of everybody.
All right.
Nice.
Starting with Katie,
14.
Keita,
21.
Ash,
10.
and Grog.
17.
Outstanding. The 21 is the only one that hears anything.
Woo!
Mir.
Oh boy. Oh crap. This isn't good.
No, it's never good when it tells you math.
Mm-hmm.
We can't hear what they're talking about.
I can almost hear it.
No, you can't do that. That's cheating.
It's using the skills at your advantage.
No, you can't
You're on
do
the
that.
map now.
It's using the resources.
I'm here to be an opposite resource. I'm a resource.
You see Kita stop.
By the way, yes, Aurora, you are correct. That is the god's other name.
You see Kita stop and listen for a second. She gets this really like focusy look on her face.
What's up, Kita?
Yeah! Shuffly thingies.
I grab my great axe and I'm like, can you fight?
Oh, I can fight.
Wait, do we see his gear anywhere?
No.
Are there any weapons or
We've already
anything in
looked.
this?
This has been like the 3rd time.
This is the 4th time the
sorry.
question has been
Okay,
asked.
okay. Which direction do I hear it coming from?
Right now, it's just an echo.
Okay. What I want to do is go back to the hallway
Yep.
and look around.
Now it becomes a little bit clearer to you.
Yeah. The door to the right?
No.
Well, technically to my left now?
Yeah, that's why I'm pointing left.
Yeah.
But that's our right, so.
I'm gonna check and see if that door's locked.
It is.
Hoofda. Okay.
That is a very Minnesotan statement.
Hoofda. What was that?
Gear could be in there.
I know.
Or the creature.
So what we can do? Now listen here.
Yeah.
We might want to rest.
In here.
In the cages that I've been staying in for the last however long.
Just for a couple more hours.
I'd like to get out of here.
Yeah,
Right?
well,
Well,
I'd
what
like to not hurt.
Just for an hour, maybe, and then we fought a lot of things to get down to you.
Alright, well, you can take my cot. It's super comfy. You'll fit on it because you're small enough.
It's not very
See,
nice.
what gentleman? What do you mean? He just offered
I
us his
offered you
bed,
my
and he
bed.
just met us.
Not sarcastic at all.
How many men do you know would offer women they just met the bed? Chivalrous, I tell you.
Ones who want something from them.
Haha.
He's got a point, and he's a man, so we think he's a man, so he. Well, I don't. Actually, no. We do know because we were in the bathhouse. We were in the bath place together. So yes, we do know you are actually a man.
Just let us rest for an hour. Yeah? An hour?
Well, we'll see. Okay, so the shuffly thing is coming from that door, but that door is locked. So
So
unless
if we
they
shut and lock this door, we can rest for an hour.
yeah.
Yeah,
So unless they
let's do
know
that.
unless they know how to use a key.
Yeah, like maybe it's the people who are here so they have the key to
No,
the
no,
door.
no, no, no. See, it's a really shuffly sound, like this.
Okay.
So I think it's one of the things that we fought before we came here. What?
Alright, well, I'm gonna. He's such
Oh.
a gentleman. Thank you for letting me use your cot. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna flop down on my cot and I'm gonna rest for an hour.
What cot?
I had a little cot in my cage, I'm assuming.
You had a pallet in your cage, which is just a pile of hay.
Yeah, it was comfy. I'm half full.
Oh, we'll curl up in the hay.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
Okay.
roll around it a little bit,
Okay.
roll in the hay.
If there are big enough pieces from his
Sorry.
cage to
Well-
bar the door, I'm gonna bar the door.
Okay.
I'm going
It's
to attempt
alright.
to relock the door.
Okay. Relocking it doesn't take any effort.
Do we have the key?
I have these.
Lock picks.
Okay.
And what are you using to barricade the door?
How many pieces are his cage actually in, and what are they made of?
It's just a few of the bars that he managed to snap. But there are, as you entered the room, there are multiple cages. Some of them are about the size of this table. Some of them are about the size of a giant half-orc.
I'm gonna take one of the bigger ones and push it over in front of the door,
Okay.
so at least it becomes an obstacle in someone's way.
Roll me a strength. Oh, I gotta stop with this yawning thing.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Ooh, that's nice.
Nice job.
Not only one of the night, 23.
Okay, yeah, you push this thing, and strange as it is to you, the sand of this room kind of actually helps you as it slides
First
a little
time I
bit,
don't mind sand.
Right.
Great.
and you now have this large crate in front of the door. Cage.
Well, that'll at least slow someone down.
All right. So you guys are taking a short rest.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I want to take a long rest.
I'd love to take the one rest.
I'll stand guard because I was just sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do we really want to try and take a long rest? Yeah, we. Why not? Let's try. We're gonna try for a long rest. If we killed the thing.
we just made Aurora cringe. Ha! Metal sliding on sand.
I'm with you.
So, you guys are going to try and take a long rest.
Yeah.
All right. And you said you take first watch.
I will take first watch because
Okay.
I'm well rested.
Who's taking second?
Well, what if Ash took second? Because don't you LV types
I
only
need
need...
4 hours.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Third,
I'll take the.
and you get last watch.
Alright.
So, I do something a little bit different here. First watch is 2 hours. Grab your D12. And I need you
That's a
to...
soccer ball.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Learning.
And
Proud
roll
of you.
it twice.
Take that. 12 and an 11.
All right, your watch goes by just fine.
Yay.
It takes you a bit of time, but you eventually hear that noise that the little halfling was talking about.
The little pipsqueak? Yeah, okay.
You eventually hear that noise, but nothing happens on your watch.
I can't figure out what it is. I can just hear a...
It's nothing that you've encountered since being down here.
Women.
So, you wake up whoever's on watch second. And you can rest if you would so desire.
I guess so.
Okay.
That's what hurt me.
Roll,
Ash.
Roll twice.
2 12s.
4 and a 12.
4 and a 12. Your watch goes by quietly, and you can hear the shuffling sound as well. Third watch,
Moin.
And then I'm gonna rest again.
How long is each watch?
2 hours in total.
2 and 11.
You are paranoid.
Yeah.
Like, there is no other word to describe you right now except for tin hat wearing paranoid conspiracy theory. And trust me, my words are getting faster than my mouth. But outside of hearing that shuffling noise, nothing. Which leaves us to the adopted sister. Yeah, you.
She's adopted.
Oh, I get that backwards.
Yeah, you did. Alright. That's 11 and a 5.
You guys all rolled almost identical.
Yeah.
We
Within
each rolled
one
an
number.
11.
I had an 11 and a 12.
Yeah. Within a number, you guys rolled almost identical. That's fantastic. Your night goes by just fine.
Do I feel a bit stronger in the morning?
Yes, all of you make sure everything is where it belongs.
Woo!
Yay!
Where'd it
What?
Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Can I borrow that once more?
Ding, cries a dum, ding, cries a dum, ding.
Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you like an apple pie with that?
Okay, so
Now, just because we did the whole leveling thing, I want to make sure I have numbers right. Grog, your AC was 17, correct?
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh.
Katie. AC.
my AC is going up to 17.
Passive.
You're gonna have to give me just a second on that one.
Kita, AC.
Should stay 16.
Okay. Passives.
13 and 11.
Well, no, because our proficiency goes up by 1 at level 5.
Oh! Oops.
That's why I said hold on a minute. Sorry.
Ash. AC.
30 AC.
Yep.
Hold on. AC should not. AC shouldn't move.
I got 14. Is that still correct?
Yes.
Okay. Your passives?
My passive.
Yes.
It's.
It's just 10 plus whatever your mod is.
Yep. So I need passive perception from Katie and, well, all three of you in case it changed.
My passive perception is 14, and my max hit points are going up to 61.
Passive insight.
Oh, 11.
Thank you. I don't worry about your HPs.
Okay.
Kita, did yours stay the same?
No,
14
my
and 12?
perception is 14, yeah.
Because passive is just 10 plus whatever your mod is.
Correct. So what's your passive perception?
Mine didn't change.
It should have.
My passive?
Yeah, because your proficiency mod is now 3.
Hold on.
So, well, I should rephrase that. Your proficiency mod is changed to 3. If that affects your insight or perception, one of them changed.
Hold on.
Oh, jeez.
I'm 12 and 12 if you want them, by the way.
I got those. Thank
Okay.
you.
Hit points go full, correct?
You are healed. Yes.
Yes.
You are healed.
I had to do a lot because my con went up.
My brain is not computing passes very well right now.
You
Okay.
need help.
Yes.
What is your perception?
My perception is now +3.
Okay. What is your insight?
My insight is still at 0.
Okay. I got the information I need. I'll change that. And you guys wake to find that there is one less captive.
I rolled a 3.
Did he disappear or did he expire?
He expired.
Was it Aesop?
No.
We tried to feed them.
They all ate a little bit.
It might have just been too long. Katie does not handle that well. Like, she is gonna try and make the straw into a nice place as possible and put him on it. And is this the male captive, female captive? What?
Male. All of the captives are male.
Okay, and she's crying a bit, and she's like, "I'm sorry."
Anybody else doing anything?
Not really.
Would there be, if I go and investigate that room, because I'm assuming I haven't had a chance to really poke around much, do I find anything in the altar room?
So you're leaving.
I would like to, yes. I mean, everyone's up, so I'd like to walk down the hall, back into the altar room, see if I can find anything. What do I need to do?
You roll me a strength check.
I will. 10.
10 in strength. Wow.
Yeah.
So it
Hey,
takes
you
you.
got a +4 to that. 2 and rolled a 6. I'm sorry.
So you start tugging on this cage, and unfortunately, some of the sand has caught up against it, so it becomes slightly wedged in. So it takes a good bit of huffing and puffing, but you do manage to slide it out of the way. As you do this, there's a couple of really loud scraping sounds as metal meets granite. But you get the cage out of the way, open the door, and you are capable of moving to the altar room.
Yay.
So can you move Grug to the altar room?
Are you going in or standing at the door?
I will step into it.
How far?
5 feet.
Okay.
Just inside.
As you do, you notice a whole bunch of the same stuff that you've noticed before with the hieroglyphs and whatnot. You are capable of reading all of this
I can.
because this is normal for you.
Yes.
However, there is something else in this room that really kind of bothers you. You see 2 women and 1 man dressed in very ornate clothing,
Uh-oh.
and the headdress of the male has the image of Apep on it.
Where do I see them? Where are they? So I just stepped
You
into the
poked
room.
your head into the room,
Yeah.
and you see them.
Well, thanks for that.
They're on the far side of the room where the opening is to the other one.
Here?
Yeah.
I got this.
The male that's dressed in the headdress is in the center of the room making his way toward the altar.
Like that.
Right there.
So they're just walking towards us?
You caught them as they walked in, and you both kind of walked in at the same time.
I will pull out the wee little javelin that was given to me so graciously, because that's all I've got.
Okay.
And yell, "Oh my god, we need some help out here!"
And with that,
I would have followed him out.
That's fine. I'm giving you guys just a second here while I find a piece of paper I'm looking for.
Well, we would have been heading that way.
Let me write this down.
And we'll go Aesop with the others. I'm gonna tell. Stay here.
I don't think they're going anywhere.
Probably not.
One of them died in the night.
I'm sorry.
Katie, how are you, as you hear this noise, how are you hearing this? Or what are you doing?
I'm grabbing my great axe and I'm running because I know he's only got a javelin and it's.
All right. Move yourself, your movement speed to wherever you're going to wind up.
I put myself in between Grog and this man. Like, one of them died, so she feels like she's responsible for him and feeling really protective and is this your fault that there's people locked up down here? The hell is wrong with you?
And that brings us to Kita. What are you doing? You said you followed him out. Where are you putting yourself?
I'm going to be directly behind him.
Okay.
Because I'm going to use him as my own personal meat shield to hide.
You know, that is very fortuitous.
Katie is seething. She's
Should I roll a stealth?
anger is just rolling off her. Her sense of justice has been
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I'm
infringed
halfling.
upon.
Go ahead.
So I can use him to hide.
Go ahead.
Aesop or whatever his name was.
Aesop is still alive. It doesn't matter. They were people.
Should have seen her when she first came into this.
So 24 to hide.
24 to hide.
Yeah.
She was.
My stealth's 11 now.
Found out about the staves.
Alright.
Stealthy little.
Hmm?
Stealthy
You're
little
really
shit.
just gonna hide behind me and say that you're practically naked with just a
That's
javelin.
okay. That's okay.
I'm gonna pick you up, turn around, pick you up, and use you as a shield.
You probably don't know I'm there.
That'd be cool though.
Okay. Watching them rushing out and hearing that, I'm gonna follow. Just. Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Here it goes, here it goes, here it
Here
goes.
I go again.
I would really like my great sword back. Anyone sees it, pick it up for me.
And Ash, what are you doing?
Like I said, I followed them in, and I'm going to. Follow in, and then I'm going to step up behind Katie next to Grog.
Okay. Now, as you all start catching up and all of this happens, there is a brief moment where the three cultists look just completely befuddled.
Okay.
And you guys, having set up, they twist, look. The two ladies drop into that fighting stance that you recognize. Their heads starting
The little wobbly
to dart
wobbly.
back and forth as they're looking at you. And
Like Mortal Kombat.
right, the male wearing the snake,
Oh, that's creepy!
What?
the male wearing the snake headdress. All of a sudden, you watch as the sand starts to kick up around him.
Kill him first!
Which brings us to the top of the initiative as the cultist.
Oh, do you need us to re-roll? Or you... Oh?
No, we did the.
Oh, right.
Which brings us to the top of the initiative. The one lady cultist, whichever one you marked as number 2.
Okay.
Which
Front
one did you
one.
mark as number 2?
Front one.
One.
Yeah.
The one that fell down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Will
fell down, boom, boom.
Humpty Dumpty over there.
will step in front of the male the male cultist.
Okay.
And who's there?
Me.
All right, and attacks you with this wicked-looking scimitar-type weapon.
I don't know. DM question. Do you need me to state I am raging? Or is stating the anger is rolling off me in waves and there's rage in my eyes, does that translate?
I need you to make sure that I know you're raging.
Okay. It was my intent to be raging, but because I did not state the words I am raging, I will not deduct damage as such.
You will deduct damage as such, because you asked and were confirming. So, the first attack misses you. The second attack, on the other hand, critically hits you.
Oh shit. Can't do that.
As you start to taunt her, she swings down and just clips you hard. And you take, oh shoot, I'm sorry,
That's okay. How bad is it?
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 points of damage.
It's not halved.
Well, 9 of it is poison.
So you're that hot, so you're resistant.
Right. So I take
9
half
of it is poison,
Okay. So I take 4 from
and
that.
14 of it is the slashing.
Okay. So I take 18 total.
Whatever the math is.
That was me confirming that my rage was not acknowledged.
Your rage is acknowledged. I just got done saying you
It was-
confirmed it.
It was ambiguous.
You're raging.
You are
Thank
raging.
you. That's